We have a border wall jumper this morning, folks, here at Starkey Farmstead. Let me explain to you what boundaries are for. Boundaries are to keep people safe, to keep animals safe, right? There are walls around heaven and gates to get in. Now that she decided she wanted to illegally and undocumented jump the border, let me show you what might befall her. Roaming dogs, hawks in the sky. She has left herself completely and utterly open to any and everything. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. My name is Samantha, and it's my job to share a little common sense with the world that doesn't seem to have any, folks. So I just wanted to tell you guys, I woke up this morning and it looks like the peaceful protest in California have just gone off the wall. And it seems like the Democrats can't do anything but blame President Trump and his decision to send in the National Guard.
To deploy National Guard troops there against the wishes of California's governor.
We're going to have troops everywhere. We're not going to let this happen to our country. We're not going to let our country be torn apart.
The protests began in response to ongoing immigration raids. Federal agents arresting about 150 migrants around L.A. Protests, which started peacefully, turned violent, with demonstrators burning cars and throwing bottles and chunks of concrete at police.
These kids on the car, the folks that are taking advantage of this, these aren't peaceful protesters, a lot of these folks.
California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom blaming President Trump for inflaming a tense situation. It's the first time a president has activated a state's National Guard force without a request from the state's governor since the civil rights era.
Donald Trump has created the conditions you see on your TV tonight. He's exacerbated the conditions.
In D.C., lawmakers divided.
My concern, of course, is that this inflames the situation and that he is hell-bent on inflaming the situations.
One of our core principles is maintaining peace through strength. We do that on foreign affairs and domestic affairs as well. I don't think that's heavy-handed.
Meanwhile, the administration is threatening to arrest any state and local officials who interfere with immigration enforcement.
Stand in the way of law and order, they will face charges.
So let me explain their logic to you. ICE picks up illegal aliens on detainers of felony conviction. That basically, you committed crimes, we have a retainer to remove you from the United States. We pick you up in Los Angeles riots, okay? Then President Trump notices that Los Angeles is, well, rioting. He sends in the National Guard, and Gavin Newsom decides to say it's President Trump's fault that Los Angeles is rioting. And it's not just people of my skin tone that are tired of it. Listen to this. By the way, YouTube demonetized me 3 months ago for speaking truth. What does that mean? That means I don't get anything for the videos that I make for you guys. So if you'd like to row in my boat, row in the dog's boat, buy them a raw meat dinner or me a coffee, or just send us a love donation. We'd be so thankful. Look in the top of comments. God bless you guys. Let's get to this next clip.
I am trying my hardest to understand why the ICE protesters, some of them, are going around and waving their country flag, but yet they won't go home. You're burning up American flags and waving your country's flags, but yet you're in America, protesting against ICE. I don't understand it. Go back home. Deport them all. No excuses no more. Seriously. And Governor Gavin Newsom, he needs to be arrested. I don't understand it. I really don't. For all you liberals, Democrats, whatever you want to call yourself, if you do not like America, deport yourself or allow ICE to deport you. It's simple. These people are hypocrites too, because Obama deported way more illegal immigrants than Trump. Where was the outrage? Again, where was the outrage? It doesn't make any sense to me.
The reason that it doesn't make any sense is because it's nonsensical. It's stupid. It's dumb. Everything that you see happening and taking place right now. And again, think about all of the liberals. Think about the 92% that actually stood up for these people. Think about the people that was against closed off borders, because this isn't something new. This isn't something that Trump just came up with. Trump has been advocating for closing off our borders since he got into office.
Now, the really odd thing is I ran across this video where this gentleman is claiming that ICE is going after peaceful protesters. The FBI, the ATF, they're just aiming at peaceful people and dragging them out of their cars and hitting them with pepper bomb pellets and all kinds of stuff. Like, you know, the federal government is trying to make this worse than it is. Really? Listen to this.
Peacefully, we do not throw anything at them. We're not yelling at them. We're just recording what's going on because people deserve to know the truth. This is why you guys are here. This is because, you know, these things need to be documented. This is what they wanted. They wanted people to riot. They wanted the people to start fireworks. They wanted the people to start burning out. Why? Because this is the effect. So they can make us look bad. So they can make us seem that we're the ones causing this, that we started it. We didn't start this.
So you jump out of your car and you start recording. So what happens from there? Tell me what happens with your girlfriend.
As soon as we start recording, that's when they start pointing the tear gas guns and they start shooting everything.
I've even seen comments from liberal lunatics saying, they're not burning cars. Those are videos and pictures from 5 years ago. That's not happening right now. Somebody's lying to you. So again, here we go with the misinformation, the disinformation. We know that the CIA and the FBI, the rogue part of our government that wants to destroy us, are going to feed into this. I've seen so many clips of people standing there that definitely were military and or, CIA. There's no doubt about it. The way they handle themselves, the way they're standing, and they're controlling these people like an MK Ultra food fest, folks. And I think we need to wake up. America doesn't know who to trust. A silent majority people are in shock. We're not under your spell anymore. Democrats, liberals, we see what's happening. You can try to change the narrative by repeating, these were peaceful protests. These are peaceful protests. These are mostly peaceful protests. Didn't you know this was a peaceful protest? Oh, it's Trump's fault. He sent in the National Guard. As soon as he did, things popped off. You can keep trying that. Before the average American, we call BS. We say BS. For people that are new to my channel, I grow over a 1/4 acre garden and I give it all away free to people in my community who are predominantly black and whites that are low economic status. We're in a food desert. Some people like to call it food apartheid, but it's funny that the white person's growing it, but that's beside the point. If you'd like to row in our boat, we do so much for our community, folks. When you give to us, you're giving to our local church, our local food ministries, and you're helping to support people in America, real Americans. By the way, about had enough of Karen Bass. Last night, I sent a whole bunch of older videos to our homepage, the post section. Look right here. You go to our homepage and you find where it says post. If you're on a phone, you're gonna have to scroll the top to the left and you go look at some of those older videos I put up to remind you guys what has been happening in California for the past 6 months.
By the administration. People should exercise their right to protest. That's their First Amendment right. Seeing in Los Angeles is chaos that is provoked by the administration. When you raid Home Depot and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic. And deploying federalized troops is a dangerous escalation But we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy. I want the people of Los Angeles to know that we stand with all Angelenos, no matter where you were born. The First Amendment right gives you the ability, again, to protest peacefully. But it does not give you the right to be violent, to create chaos.
So, I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you can't support us financially, please pray for us, comment, hit the like button, push back against the algorithm of the shadow banning, and share us. Text this video to your friends and family. Email it to your coworkers. Folks, we're in a war. This war is from Mexican nationalists that believe they have a right to be here. That somehow America stole their land and they're gonna steal it back. You cannot make this type of ignorance up, but it's the truth.